Tonight, we leave the noise of the present behind and drift back over 2,000 years to the edge of the ancient Mediterranean world, where the city of Alexandria rose like a jewel from the sea. At the heart of this city stood a sanctuary, not of gold or gods, but of knowledge. It was called the Great Library of Alexandria. And tonight, we'll gently explore its story, how it rose, what it held, and why it disappeared. Alexandria was founded in 331 BCE by Alexander the Great. He envisioned a city that would blend Greek and Egyptian culture. But it wasn't Alexander who made it legendary. It was the Ptolemies who followed. Under the rule of Ptolemy I, a former general of Alexander, the dream took form. A place to gather all the world's knowledge, to translate it, preserve it, and study it. Thus, the library was born, not a single building, but likely a complex of rooms, halls, and archives, walls lined with scrolls written in dozens of languages. Scholars walked barefoot across marble floors, carrying ideas instead of swords. No one knows exactly how many scrolls the library held. Estimates range from 40,000 to 700,000. Each one copied by hand on papyrus. There were poems from Homer, philosophy from Plato, medical texts from India, astronomy from Babylon, mathematics from Greece, and writings from civilizations that have long vanished into dust. It wasn't just a storage room for scrolls, it was part of a larger institute called the Mausion, dedicated to the muses, goddesses of art and science. Think of it as the first great university. Here, scholars lived and studied. They were given food, shelter, and a salary, so they could devote their lives to thought. Some of the most brilliant minds in history walked those halls. Euclid, who organized geometry into a system still taught today. Eratosthenes, who calculated the Earth's circumference with nothing but shadows and a stick, and came remarkably close to the correct number. Herophilos, one of the first to study the human brain, who discovered that thoughts likely didn't come from the heart, but from the head. And hundreds more, whose names have been lost, but whose ideas may have shaped the world in ways we'll never fully understand. The library grew aggressively. When ships docked at Alexandria's port, their books were taken, copied, and returned. But the originals stayed. It's said that the Ptolemies even borrowed scrolls from other cities, then returned forgeries, keeping the real texts. Some called it theft. Others called it devotion to knowledge. The library's scribes translated works from across Asia, Africa, and Europe. In doing so, they preserved ideas that might otherwise have vanished. In this way, Alexandria became the brain of the ancient world. But all great things fade. The library wasn't destroyed in a single moment. Its decline came in waves, slow, scattered, and tragic. In 48 BCE, during a civil war, Julius Caesar set fire to the harbor. Some believe the flames spread, reaching the library, burning scrolls beyond count. Centuries later, in 391 CE, Christian authorities, viewing ancient knowledge as pagan, may have ordered the destruction of what remained. Still others blame the Muslim conquest in 642 CE. Though that claim is debated, what matters most is this. By the end of the 7th century, the library was gone. We will never know all that was lost. Books by Aristotle we've never read. Discoveries that may have saved centuries of progress. Maps, medicine, histories, stories, all vanished like smoke in the wind. It is one of the greatest cultural tragedies in human history. And yet, the spirit of the Great Library lives on. It lives in every library, in every curious mind, in every quiet moment when we choose to learn. Tonight, As your thoughts begin to drift, let this story stay with you, not as a tale of loss, but as a reminder that knowledge is sacred, that truth must be protected, and that the flame of curiosity must always be kept alive. Sleep well, and dream of scrolls, stars, and the city by the sea.